welcome back to Devotions from History. June 7th is a very important date for every patriotic Israeli. It was on June 7th of 1967 that the army of Israel captured the old city of Jerusalem, and for the first time in 1900 years, this ancient capital was under control of an Israeli Jewish army. Now, since they had become a state in 1948, Israel had had, to put it mildly, some trouble with their Arab neighbors. There was the Suez Crisis and some border disputes with Jordan that really kept things very tense. And in May, the Egyptians had sent in troops to the Sinai Peninsula and ordered out the UN peacekeeping forces and then made an alliance with Jordan. Israel felt that if she didn't strike first in a preemptive strike, that she was a sitting duck. So, on June 5th of 1967, they launched that preemptive strike against Egypt. Immediately, Egypt, Syria, and Jordan declared war on Israel. But by the time the thing was over on June 10th of 1967, amazingly, this six-day war proved to be a military victory for Israel, despite the vast larger numbers and greater technological weaponry of the Arab forces. Matter of fact, when it was all over, Israel had expanded her territory by 3 times what it had been before. They were now in control of the Gaza Strip, the Sinai Peninsula, the West Bank of the Jordan, and the Golan Heights. Yitzhak Rabin gave what he felt was the reasoning behind this overwhelming victory on the part of Israel. He said, "Our airmen struck the enemy's planes so accurately that no one in the world understands how it was done. People are calling us seeking technological experience or secret weapons, but our soldiers had an understanding that only their personal stand against the greatest dangers would achieve victory for their country and their families. They knew that if it was not victory, it was annihilation, and God was on our side." Well, we have a lesson to learn from that because there are still enemies that come against our families, our lives, our homes, our churches, our country. And we need to understand that it takes personal courage to stand up. You cannot afford to be apathetic when there is an enemy with their targets at your family. So today, I want you to learn a lesson from these Israeli soldiers who understood that they could not be apathetic, but that they must combine personal courage and a personal stand with the power of God to defeat the enemy that was coming in against their home and their family. So today, whatever may have set its sights on your home and your family, you must stand with a personal courage. Sometimes it takes a preemptive strike. And we have to understand when and how, and that's where that power of God comes in. So today, combine your personal courage with the power of God and watch what amazing victories can happen. I'll see you tomorrow on Devotions from History.